I know what you're thinking. Talia, what are you doing? You said you're going to do a Prezi. Why aren't you doing a Prezi? Okay, let me tell you about that real quick. Just real quick. I tried, didn't want to do it because it was harder than an actual video. I know, right? Mind blown. The power of money. Money has a lot of influence on people and what they believe in and how they go about and, basically how they act. We could take some people, for example, like Donald Trump, but he is a bad influence because it's been proven he hasn't been charitable, and if you have watched the debates or heard anything about the debates, well, let me do a recap on some of the most powerful statements because of this man having so much money. I mean, it's unreal. It's unreal. And I quote, "I want to build a wall. It will be a huge, huge wall." That's an example of someone who has a lot of power because of money and uses it in a wrong way. It is proven that he's not as charitable as most millionaires or billionaires, as you call it, or quadrillionaires, we don't know. But there's other people that are so richer than him that give a ton of money, such as Bill Gates. He gives a ton of money out to those who need it the most. The majority of his money that he makes goes to charitable organizations. What? What is this? Men are viewed to be more powerful, and I think that's so funny because they are the ones that get paid more than females. Sometimes, not all the time, but it's not really equal. So that kind of it's funny how that works out, If we didn't have challenges in life, there wouldn't be life at all. There would be no goal for us. We would just go float through life. I call these people who just, go through life, don't work hard, don't do their thing. I call them floaters because, again, they just float their way through life and they don't understand what's really going on, But I'm not saying all millionaires or all rich people are like, oh, they're so bad, oh, they're so evil. Yet the media wants us to think that they're evil, bad, greedy people. Which I can understand why they would think that, because if you were to see someone who's rich, you would probably think that they're greedy in a way, because you're thinking, hey, why won't they give me some? I'm working hard to pay these bills, man. I need some. But in reality, you just gotta do it, Just do it. And I think our society shouldn't be so obsessed with money, to be honest, because yes, money gives us power. Money gives us power because we could get what we want, we can get what we need, we can pay off taxes, pay off bills, we can do all what we want to do, and there's nothing stopping that, which in a way it's kind of bad. By the way, here's a survey of a question I asked, which was, if you were to win the $1.4 million jackpot, what would you use that money for? I actually gave a survey out to you guys, and you guys thankfully responded back. Except that one person who responded yesterday. Didn't read yours. Sorry, I didn't have time. When I was looking at these surveys, I was, of course, happy because I didn't think a lot of people would, respond. I got like, what was it, 24? 24 responds. And there were some that actually, there were a lot that made me just sad how our society is so involved with a piece of paper. Like, it's literally a piece of paper. There's no value in it, but yet we want to trade with a piece of paper for objects such as money. It makes no sense. It's just a piece of paper. Why is it so powerful? What is this life? I don't understand why money, which is a piece of paper I could physically rip, could be so much to everyone. And it's sad. It's sad that our society is so invested with the money. The money helps us pay our taxes, and it helps us do all these things. Like, money helps us do all these things, like pay our taxes and like other stuff. I don't get it. I don't get how money, a piece of paper, could be so much. It's a piece of paper. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do we have to pay our taxes? Yeah, I get it. Foreign trade is so much money and oil and stuff like that, but I don't get it. Why a piece of paper? Why not a little piece of gold? Maybe we could go back to the times where we traded salt, okay? Like, that's more valuable in my eye because you eat salt and you preserve things with salt. But what do you do with money other than pay stuff with it? What is the point of money? I don't get it. When I was little, I used to go at the store and I would be like, hey mom, can I get that frozen pop though? She's like, no, Talia, you cannot get that frozen pop because money. And I'm like, what is this strange phenomenon called money? And she's like, here it is. And it was literally pieces of paper. You could like pay your taxes with chocolate or something. Like, pay your taxes with like avocados. Like, just like pay your taxes with furniture. Like, I'll give you this lamp in exchange for my shelter. Is money just a piece of paper?
Let me think about that. Okay, I found this on the web for Is Money Just a Piece of...
Is money just a piece of paper?
Let me think about that. Okay, I found this on the web for Is Money Just a Piece of...
I'm obviously over-exaggerating, but that's because it's just so funny how a piece of paper can ruin someone's life or can make someone's life. And I think that thought is insane. I mean, that's how the world works. I get it. You can't really change it. But it's just so interesting. A lot of these people are just built on this idea that money is a central idea for power, which in today's society is true. But I can say that being kind to others and showing for what you believe in and how you face the world and how you have no fear, I think is real power. That's the realest of power, the realest of real of powers. Just remember, it's a preconceived notion that's in our heads.
Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world.